Png Lng, Papua New Guinea liquefied natural gas. The project's an engineering, procurement and construction contract for the installation of 450 kilometers of pipeline to transport gas from the highs to Port Moresby. Our client, ExxonMobil, a major player in the oil and gas industry, will invest about $15 billion in PNG. PNG is a country in the process of radical transformation. Speak Apag can participate in such a major project with the financial support of Vinci and our client's trust. They know us. We executed the Chad-Cameroon pipeline project for them. We know PNG really well. We built the Katubu oil pipeline there some 20 years ago. Each project has its difficulties. This project simply has all possible difficulties. The project starts at the seashore and ends at an elevation of approximately 2,800 meters. Most of the pipeline right-of-way goes through virgin territory, so no infrastructure. We had to build roads, access, bridges. It's a succession of marshland and rock called pinnacles here. We use rock from the pinnacles for road construction in low areas and through marshland in order to have access to do the construction work. We could say that this work site is as beautiful as it's difficult. The project is only one major entry point, the river. Everything comes by boat from the river.
This line pipe has many different coatings. We have 3-layer polyethylene, we have FBE under this, we also have concrete coating and rock jacket.
130 Renault trucks, including 50 buses for transporting personnel, 30 logistics trucks, 9 cranes, 50 side booms, 30 dozers, 70 excavators, 28 mule tracks, 50 tractors, 200 light 4x4s. Our objective, standardize to the maximum the brand of equipment and reduce plant management costs. The PNG project is extreme stuff. It's at the end of the world. Exotic territory. Conditions not always easy, but I love it. I love it. We have 2 camps in operation. They'll be moved 8 times as the construction progresses. Mobility is crucial. Therefore, we have to charter a helicopter. Several helipads exist alongside the pipeline right of way. We've also commissioned a light passenger aircraft. Considering human resources, we have approximately 1,800 persons with an average of 400 expatriates. The rest are divided between PNG nationals and locals. This pipe has an additional concrete coating. It's therefore heavier, but it is a mechanical protection against the rock. Our average progress is 25 pipes per day with 2 side booms. Such diversity of workforce, 30 nationalities present, add to SpeakAPAG's strength.
In this area of Papua New Guinea, we have on average 10 meters of rainfall per year. Uploaded at Kaya Bridge. Over.
On a rainy day such as today, we achieve some 20 welds per day. On a sunny day, we achieve 52 to 60 welds per day. They're doing the capping here in weld cap number 4. This is the finishing pass. Whether it's windy, rainy or sunny, we weld every day, whatever the weather. Here we are behind the mainline welding, where we check every weld by ultrasound. The verdict is, all the welds are 100% checked.
Yep, weld's good. No problem.
Our objective, progress forward. Papua has been selected for its know-how, its expertise, its references, its ability to mobilize people and equipment in the most remote parts on Earth. What is globally recognized and specific to Papua is our goodwill, the capacity of our teams to understand and respect indigenous tribes that live alongside the pipeline right of way. Every morning we hold a safety toolbox meeting to explain the safety rules, to avoid accidents, to highlight the risks specific to each job.
Have a nice day, everybody, and the safety first, don't forget. Nobody gets hurt. Welcome to Swamp!
We progress at an average of 50 meters per day. The road is 10 kilometers long. We have 5 kilometers left. The project started out in France and in Oman. Today we cover the Asian and Oceanic regions. We have offices in Australia. Our engineering's done in India. The welding qualifications are done in Malaysia, Indonesia and Singapore. Before this project, we tackled the most complicated, the longest, the biggest projects imaginable. This one's a challenge, a dream job for all pipeliners. Anything but easy. The project of all superlatives.
Exceptional.
Incomparável.
Ambitieux. En mouvement permanent. More than a challenge.
Nuclear project.
Tripla.
Bodache.
Plantistre. Ambihire.
Terrific. Abacadamontesque.
Amama. Stimulant. Tripla Noguturo.
It's an adventure, organized but still pure adventure.